Hi there, it's Raven here, getting ready to do a for whomever needs this reading, which is a reading for whomever needs it. It could be useful information, something that you're dealing with, something that someone else is dealing with. It could be helpful. You get the idea. So always follow your intuition. Energy does move, it does flow, and it can mix. This can be your energy, someone else's energy, a mix of both, but it cannot and will not resonate with all. And personal reading information is down below. All right, let's see the strongest messages that need to come through. Strongest messages. Now, the Tower wanted to come out but did not make it, so there could be some kind of an event, something that's eye-opening, a shift, something sudden, some kind of shake-up. All right, what wanted to come out? Temperance in reverse wanted to come out but didn't make it. So it seems like things could be up in the air, but it looks like it's coming to some kind of a buildup. Especially with Temperance reverse, things could feel a little bit unsettled, almost like something is going to come out, fall out. Now, this came out like this came out like this, and this came out like this. So we have the King of Swords and the Page of Cups. And over here, what do we have? We have the Chariot and the Seven of Wands. And then over here, we have the Six of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. And over here, we have the Emperor. So there could be children involved, something or someone from the past. And because they came out kind of together, but separate. So this could be different perspectives. This could be different energies. This can be different people. This could be different, even within oneself. It's almost like how to handle a situation, or that's the way it feels. It feels like it's all together. So it's like one situation or one, but it's broken up. Now we have the King of Swords and the Page of Cups that came out together. The King of Swords is a person that is very analytical, precise, decisive, gets down to the nitty-gritty, kind of cuts out the emotions and thinks more logically, right? But we have it with the Page of Cups. So there is some kind of emotion here. Yes, this can be a decision about apologizing. This can be a decision about following one's heart. But because it's a page against a king, it almost feels like the mind is taking over. That's the best way to describe that. Now, with this King of Cups, I said the King of Cups. Interesting. Now, I did say the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is about incorporating. So it's the King of Swords that came out. So it's about incorporating, balancing out both, not just letting the mind rule over the heart. Almost like silencing the heart. How do I explain that? It's almost bringing, like if you have a feeling, if someone has a feeling, but then they brush it off by saying, no, I can't do that. That's illogical. No, I can't make that decision based on feeling. No, I'm not going to apologize because this, and this. No, I can't follow my heart because this, and this. No, I don't want to deal with matters of the heart because of this, and this. It almost like feels like the mind takes over. I wouldn't necessarily call it logic. I would call it almost like this, I can't think of the word right now. But anyway, this King of Swords almost seems kind of smug. They really do. It's almost like the sword is down. They're kind of draped over, their throne. It almost feels kind of smug. Like, I don't need to. I don't need to apologize. I don't need to open up about my feelings. I don't need to take your feelings into consideration. I don't need to. It feels very smug. And I don't like to say that because it is a king and kings usually know what they're doing when it comes to tarot. But I just got that energy of a very smug energy. Like, I don't need to. Can we move on from this? Enough with the feelings. Like, okay, that's great. Very almost like brushing it off. May it be within themselves or may it be with someone else or a situation. It's almost like this, okay, move on now. Now, the Seven of Wands in the Chariot is usually about moving forward. It's about mastering that heart and mind to be able to push forward, knowing the direction you want to go towards and being unstoppable. It is also about success and movement. The Seven of Wands, I feel like this is someone else. And the reason why I feel like this is someone else is because this person, it feels like they're getting frustrated. Like, I'm standing my ground. Like, for example, my feelings do matter, or I do deserve an apology, or my feelings, me wanting to go in this way does matter. It feels like someone is finally standing up for themselves, maybe within themselves or actually towards someone or a situation. But it feels like they're standing up for themselves, saying, no, enough is enough. I do matter. My feelings do matter. I do deserve that apology. I can express myself. I have a right to feel, like that type of energy. They got the power. It's almost like this person is taking back their power, getting in the driver's seat, and they're going to be unstoppable because they have this determination. They don't have the smugness. They have this determination, like, no, like putting their foot down. Enough. No, that type of energy. Now we have the Six of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. The Six of Cups can represent children. The Four of Wands can represent a job, a home, a relationship. The Eight of Cups is realizing that the past is the past. I'll give an example. Say someone always brushed off someone's feelings or thoughts or never apologized, and they always got away with it. So they're just like, what's the problem now? I always did this, or you always forgave me, or you always took the responsibility, or you always ... Finally, this person's like, no, forget it. I'm out. I'm out. If you're not going to support me, offer me emotional support, say I'm sorry, give me the pat on the back, tell me I did a good job at work, or, whatever it is, forget it. I don't want to replay the past anymore. I want to grow. I want to level up in a job. I want to feel secure. I want a relationship that is going to grow. I want to, have a happy home. I'm not getting it. I'm leaving. Or I'm checking out emotionally. Or I'm just not going to put in so much emotion into this. Sometimes we can't leave certain situations for whatever reason, but then we don't invest so much effort and energy and definitely not emotion into something that is just taking from us. Just because we did it in the past does not mean that we have to keep doing it. It's almost like, for example, you can't, I don't know, some place that first of all, if you can walk away, obviously. And it looks like this person is firmly deciding that, or standing up for themselves, or willing to walk away. But let's say they can't. It's about no longer investing emotionally into this. No longer, once that door closes and you're at home by yourself, allowing this person to drain you emotionally, or take advantage of you, or manipulate, or use, or anything of the kind. So someone here is taking back their power. Someone here is definitely taking back their power and saying, you know what? I matter, in whatever aspect that is. If they're saying it to themselves, if they're saying it to someone, if they're whatever. It's a matter of I matter. I matter here. My feelings matter. My thoughts matter. I matter. My family matters, my home matters, my future matters, whatever, something like that matters. I matter. They're definitely taking back their power here. I really don't like that energy. And again, it could be within ourselves. We do this to ourselves, like, oh, stop. We brush ourselves off. You know what I'm saying? I can't think like that. I got to stop being illogical. You know what I'm trying to say? Or it can be an industry. It can be a boss. It can be a partner. It's just a very, very arrogant energy. Two of Pentacles. So that's where, remember at the beginning, I was feeling that teeter-totter with Temperance in reverse. That's the instability, because it feels like two sides here. Or two sides of someone in their mind or in their heart. It could be heart and mind that are competing. But it's not a solid energy. It feels like things are up in the air. Almost like going into your own corners. Like, no. If you're in this energy, don't doubt yourself. Don't start to feel like, oh, exactly. Don't doubt yourself. Judgment. You made the right decision. You're truthful. You're being truthful to yourself, and you're speaking it, or you're acting upon it. You're honoring yourself. You're making the right decision here. You're making a final decision here, or someone is. to speak their truth, to know their truth, to be honest with themselves, to stand up for themselves, or to make that call and say, I'm out, or to make that call and say no, or to make that call and say, I deserve more, or I matter. Five of Cups. I don't want to feel like this anymore. See, it's almost like this person is going back and forth. Am I going to regret this decision? Am I going to regret this decision speaking up or standing my ground or making this call or walking away? Am I going to regret this decision? That's why the Two of Pentacles is back and forth between Judgment and the Five of Cups. Am I going to regret it? No, that's my truth. Am I going to regret it? No. You know, it's that back and forth energy. But it feels to me that this person is losing bits and pieces of themselves. Because Judgment is the major here. They know the truth. They need to stand in their truth. And I'm not saying it's easy, but to lose oneself or to regret or deal with the would have, could have, should have, I should have said that, I should have done that, I should have done this, you know, I should have stood up for myself. That's not a way to live. And sometimes we just need to admit it to ourselves if we're not prepared yet to stand up against. But with the Chariot here, there's victory. It just seems like the universe is on this person's side. And I'm not saying the universe picks sides. The moon. It's overcoming. Then we have the Nine of Cups. This fear, this illusion, this person, these thoughts, this attitude, this whatever. It's installing fear, clouding up someone's judgment, making them fearful, making them uncertain, making them second guess themselves, making them stay in the dark, keep everything under wraps. I don't know. It just feels like this person has power that they should not have. But then, like I said, here comes Judgment saying, no, I see it. I know it. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is about wishes, dreams, hopes, heart's desires. This energy within you, around you, is blocking you from achieving your wish, your hope, your dreams. The Ten of Cups, true happiness that you deserve and the process. Then we have the Tower. It's time for a shakeup, and I think that you're going to deliver. And remember I told you about the King of Cups. Here he is. Now it's the King of Swords. Now, this could be about putting your, getting your heart and mind on the same page in order to be able to move forward. This could also make someone, shake them up to make them realize, hey, see, because this King of Cups looks like they're thinking. But again, it's still smug energy, but maybe there is a wake-up call here where someone decides to balance themselves out and to say, all right, you know what? I haven't been expressing my emotions, or, apologize, ... or this is leading you to someone else that has the capability of loving you or giving you support or respecting you. You get the idea here. Or this is all about balance within. But there is a shakeup. Someone is standing their ground, and they have every right to. All right. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Take care.